Hello, guys. How are you? Welcome to Afoi TV live stream. Guys, I apologize for my voice in advance. If you join the live video, please share with your friends, share on your timelines, share in your various groups. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Guys, how are you? It's been a little while. Guys, today I'm going to talk about an important topic. I made a couple of posts on this page maybe just this last week, and it's about your name, why your name is very important. Okay, why your name is important to the government, why your name is important to immigration, why your name should be important to you. Your name should be very important to you. And I'm going to talk about it, give you some examples, some scenarios, so that you will treat your name as a very important part of your identity. All right? Guys, when you come, share the live video, react to the live video. So I'm going to go straight to the point. So why is your name important? Okay, and I'm going to talk about the various aspects, and I hope that by the end of the live video you will know why your name is important. Your name, Apau Lucy, you will know why your name is important. Whoever you're on here, Bosco, you will know why your name is important. Kojo, Malaika, you will know why your name is important. And when you know that your name is important, whenever somebody misspells your name, you will correct the person. You will let the person fix the mistake, because your name is an important part of who you are. Okay? So your name is not just there. Your name forms a big part of who you are. Your name forms part of your identity. If 5 people are walking and then somebody yells, Kojo, only the people who are called Kojo will turn around. The people who are not called Kojo, they will not turn around. If 20 people are around and then they say, Ekia, only those who are called Ekia will turn around. If you are not Ekia, you will not turn around. We are all given names at birth. When they gave birth to you, your parents gave you a name. Hello, guys. Hi, Owusu Boateng. How are you? Hi, Farid. How are you? Our parents gave us names. That's when your parent didn't have to go and talk to the government. Your parent didn't have to negotiate with anybody. They decided on the name that they felt was best fit for you, and they gave you a name. Now, the name that your parents gives you, the government accepts that name as your legal name. If when they gave birth to you, your parents named you Kojo Malaika, the government is going to accept that is your legal name. And that name goes on your birth certificate. It will go on your school certificates. It will go on any official document. Okay? It doesn't mean that your name cannot change. Your name can change. But when you are born, your legal name, your official name is the name your parents gave to you. Until that name has been changed, that is your legal name. Now, my name is Ekia Ifa. When my parents named me Ekia Ifa, somebody somewhere also decided to name their child Ekia Ifa. Now, if both of us are outside and somebody says Ekia Ifa, that person will turn around. Me too, I will turn around. Right? But the government wants to be able to know that this is the Ekia Ifa I'm talking about, not this Ekia Ifa. This Kojo Malaika I'm talking about, not this Kojo Malaika. This Apau Lucy I'm talking about, not this one. So the government has other information that helps to distinguish between you and other people. The town that you were born in, it would be very rare for somebody to find another person called Akua Ifa, and both of us were born in the same town. It will be very rare for that to happen. I'm not saying it is impossible, but it is very unlikely for you to find two people with the same name, born in the same town, born in the same day at the same time, right? So the government wants to make sure that they are able to distinguish between us. Okay? You know, in Akan, there's a saying that Boninti Mayewodi, which translates as, it is because of wrongdoing. That's why we have name. You don't want you, Lucy, you are minding your business, and then somebody with your name has done something wrong, and then they come and arrest you. You go to bank, you put your money in your bank account, right? And then they are like, oh, somebody has your name, so we've given your money to that person. You will not be happy, right? So the government wants to make sure that even if two people have the same names, there is something that they can use to distinguish between those two people. That is why your name is very important. Your date of birth is very important. Where you were born is very important. Because sometimes your name might not be unique. You might not be the only person called Akua Ifa. But then, Akua Ifa, born in Accra, I might be the only person. Or I might be the only Akua Osei, born in my small town. The other thing can be your date of birth. You know, sometimes some people type their date of birth and they make a mistake. They're like, oh, it is something small. The person changed my date of birth from July 1st to July 2nd. It is not something small. Because sometimes that might be that small thing is what separates you from somebody else with the same information as you. That what separates you from somebody else might be that something small. That is why in immigration, when you make small mistake, it is a big deal. Because that small mistake with your name, it might turn into somebody else's name. Then now you will say, oh, it is me. I'm the one called Akua Ifa. I spelled the Ifa wrong, but it's still me. They're like, how do we know that you are not lying? It is somebody's name that you're trying to steal, right? That is why when your name is spelled wrong, it is a big deal because somebody can claim that it is theirs. And when you say, oh, it is me, how can they tell that it is you? You have misspelled your name. Please, those of you typing long questions, I cannot go through your questions and see what you have. All right, let me see. So when you fill any form, any government application form, and your name is misspelled, make sure that you have corrected it. All right, make sure that you have corrected your name. Get it corrected. Whoever misspelled it, get that person to correct that name, because that mistake can make it difficult for you to prove your identity. Imagine when you came on Facebook looking for Wofoi TV, and then there are 20 Wofoi TV on Facebook. How would you know that this one is the Wofoi TV that I'm looking for? How would you know? You have to look for other things, right? If you came on Facebook, you are looking for Wofoi TV, and there are 5 pages with Wofoi TV on. You're like, hey, how do I know this one is the real Wofoi that I'm looking for? You have to look for other things to combine to make sure that, okay, yes, this is the right Wofoi that I'm looking for, right? That is why your information, you don't want to make mistakes with your name, your date of birth, your place of birth. Because if somebody has the same name as you, your date of birth, your place of birth, those two information might be helpful in verifying your identity. Alright? If somebody has your name, your date of birth, guess what? There might be something else, your place of birth, that will help you find out to verify your identity. Hi, Samuel. So that is why when you collect your school certificate and your name has been misspelled, take it back to whoever gave you the school certificate and tell them, please, this is not how my name is spelled. Look on my birth certificate. This is how it is spelled. Please correct it for me. Okay? If you don't do that and you take it home, it will be difficult for you to prove that this is for you. If, let's say me, when I finished school, my degree, when they gave it to me, they have spelled my name anyhow. And then later, I want to use the same degree to qualify for something. They look at it, they are like, but this name is not your name now. The spelling is different. How do I prove that it is mine? That is why when people misspell your name, correct them. Don't take it home. Correct them. Please, sir, please fix this name. No, you have misspelled my name. Because if they don't fix it for you, it will be difficult later for you to prove your identity. Because me, if you bring your school certificate and the name is different, I'll tell you, this is not for you. Because your name is different, I'll say this is not for you. So, but there are some times in our lives that people change their name. And I'm going to talk about that. There are some times in our lives, people change their names, okay? It doesn't mean that the name you were born with, you should keep the name forever. Some people might keep them forever, especially men. Men might keep the name they were given from birth to the time they pass on. But for women especially, we change our names, mostly through marriage. It is not compulsory that when you get married, you should change your name. Nowhere does it say compulsory, you must change your name. Some women think that, I must change my name so that immigration will believe that I am married. No, that's not true. That's not true. So even if you are married and you are still holding your maiden name, your maiden name is the name that you were given at birth, right? Like me, Ifa is my maiden name. It is not compulsory that when I marry, I must take my husband's last name. It is not compulsory anyway. So if you're married and you haven't changed your name, you haven't taken your last name, no wahala. Okay? It is not law. It is not law anyway. So don't think that, I am married to my husband and I must take his name. It is not law. It is not compulsory. But if you want to change your name, in Ghana, if you want to change your name, you must swear an affidavit and gazette. Do gazette. Gazette is the process of publication. So when you want to change your name in Ghana, for example, you must go to Commission of Oath. You swear to say that, this is the new name that I want to take. They must accept it. Please, the fact that you want to take a new name doesn't mean they are going to take it. You must swear when they approve the process. You swear and the information will be published in the Daily Graphic in Ghana. And they will say, hey, everybody in Ghana, this lady called Equia Ifa, she will be now known as Equia Osei. All her old documents that has the old name Equia Ifa, it will still be hers, right? So when you change your name, it doesn't mean that you must go back and change your your name on your school certificate. That is not how it's done. So some of you, you may have your husband's name now. You feel that, hey, but the name on my school certificate is different. Must I change it? No. That is what the Gazette does. The Gazette says that you, this person, this is your name now. All old documents, all official documents that has your old name will still be yours. You don't have to go and change the name on your school certificate. But the moment you change your name, you must resist going back and forth. When I say going back and forth, if I change my name to take Equia or say, I need to stop using Equia Ifa. Some of you, some places you go and write Equia Ifa. Another place you write Equia or say. That is what the government doesn't like. They hate it. If you change your name, you must use the new name. You must stop using the old name. The documents that have your old name, you can keep them. But you must stop. You are, one day you call yourself Kwekwa Nancy, another day I am Clean Clean. That's not how they want it. If you change your name, you must stop that habit of today you use one name, tomorrow you use another name. The government will not be happy with you. And especially when it comes to immigration, when you do that, they will give you a difficult time because they don't like that. They want to make sure that you are who you say you are. One person cannot have two names at the same time. So if you have changed your name, any new document, if you are going to apply for driver's license, you use the new name. If you are in school and you are about to graduate and they ask for your name, you must use the new name. You don't use the old name. Even though, let's say me, I have changed my name to Equia Osei. I am in university. I'm about to graduate. But when I got admission, my name was Equia Ifa. But now, I have changed it to Equia Osei. So on my degree, I want that name to be Equia Osei. I will take the affidavit document to the school administration and tell them, please, I have changed my name. So this is my new name. I want that name to be on my new degree. Then they will do that for me. They will do that because the degree has not been done. Please, do you understand? The document that has not been issued yet. Hi, Clarkson, how are you? The document has not been issued yet. So they will be willing to change my name there. But the ones that they have done already, don't worry yourself. Don't go and force yourself to do some new documents. It is okay. So long as you have your affidavit. Some of you change your name without getting permission. When I say permission, you are not doing it legally. The government doesn't like that. If you want to change your name, the government has the proper way of doing it. So don't take matters into your own hands and change your name. I am married, so I've taken my husband's name. I didn't do affidavit. I'm there. You will be in trouble. And me, my name, it shows that I come from this tribe. And I don't like that. Because of my name. I remember one guy told me, my name, it shows the tribe that I come from. And when I finished school, I was looking for a job. Because of my tribe name that I have, people will not even call me for interview. So I changed my name. I told him, go and swear affidavit. You cannot have that power to change your own name like that. You must go and do affidavit. You cannot take power into your own hand. Even though it is understandable, I understand. He wasn't changing his name because he has stolen something and he's trying to change his name to, fake something. No. He was doing it with a good reason. But the government doesn't care whether you have good reason or bad reason. Do it the right way. So if you want to change your name, you need to go through the proper channels. You go through affidavit. You know, sometimes, like if you want to go and do a new passport, they just ask you, what name do you want? You put there. Me, recently I renewed my passport. They asked me, what is your name? So me, I could have written Queer or Foy, and they won't ask you anything. But the fact that you have the name in your passport doesn't mean that you will not get in trouble. Some of you, you have changed your name without doing affidavit. You have it in your passport and you think you are free. No. You will later get in trouble because you didn't do it the legal way. You didn't go through the right way. So if you want to change your name, do it the right way. And when I say change your name, you can add, you can subtract. You can add, you can subtract. If your name is Equia Ifa, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to take the Ifa, I'll keep Equia alone. You can do that. You can say Equia Ifa Wofoy. I want to add Wofoy. You can do that. But the court will decide whether they should allow you to do that. The reason why the court has power is that I cannot go and take somebody's company name and give to myself, right? I cannot go and call myself Queer MTN. I cannot go and call myself a Queer Vodafone and make it legal.
In 2 miles, take
the government will say that no, Vodafone is somebody's legal name, somebody's company name. They have registered it, they have trademarked it. You cannot take that name. I cannot call myself a Queer Cat. I'm talking about the pet cat. Because the government will be like, no, there are some words, they are like reserved. You cannot use them. You cannot use it. IT. There are some things, when you try to change your name to pick them, they will tell you, no, we will not allow you to use that name. If some of you may remember, a few years ago, Elon Musk wanted to take a name for his child. They told him they will not let him use that name. He picked some strange name. They told him in California, we will not allow you to give your child this name. So there are some times the government will tell you we will not allow you to take this name.
in half a mile.
So if you want to change your name, you must do it the right way. If you want to change your name, do it the right way. All right? The other thing that I want to talk to you about,
Take the Texas 30.
guys, we are going to Italy, okay? We are going to Italy. So I'll end this live video.
In half a mile.
All right? In a little bit, I'll show you when we enter Italy, okay? I'll stop a little bit and then we are going to a place called Italy. I wanted to stop here to see that town.
Turn left onto
Yeah, I'm going to this town called Italy.
Continue on Texas.
Okay. So guys, please, those of you, if you want to change your name, you must do so the right way. You must do so the right way. Do so the legal way. Some of you, you may have 3 names. First name, middle name, and surname. And you know, many of us, on your school certificate, there's the middle name may not be on there. Don't stress, my people. If your middle name is not on your school certificate, don't worry. Don't go and do any affidavit. The affidavit is not like one size fits all. Any problem, oh, I'll do affidavit. Anything, I'll do affidavit. Anything, I'll do. No, that's not how it works. If you have your school certificate and your middle name is not on there, don't stress. Because the same thing happened to me. I didn't really use my middle name in school a lot. When I finished school, my school certificate, my middle name was not on there. But my middle name was in my passport, was on my birth certificate, was in many other places. So if your name, your middle name is not on your school certificate, don't go and swear any affidavit, my people. Please, you'll be wasting your time, all right? So guys, I've entered Italy, okay? I'm going to flip the camera and show you Italy, okay? This town is called Italy. I need to stop somewhere and then turn around, right? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, never mind. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to go straight. Guys, I'm going to show you. I'm in this town called Italy, and it's not the Italy that you know, okay? Or you've heard of, all right? So I'm going to stop here and then ancient Freemasons. Wow. Anyway, let me
Head southeast on
Water Street toward Clark Street, then turn left onto Clark Street.
Okay. So, guys, I came to this town called Italy, and I'm going to, we're going to drive around a little bit, right? I wanted to show you guys Italy. This is my second time passing through it, and I was like, Italy. Like, let me show you guys. So, guys, I'm going to end this live video and restart it, okay? Because I wanted to show you a town called Italy in Texas. There are several towns in Texas that have names of countries. We have Iran, we have Palestine. We have Palestine in Texas, and then we have some cities here also in Texas. Other, European cities in Texas, but it is not what you think it is, okay? I'm not going to spoil it for you. So guys, I'm going to restart this live video. I want to show you Italy, and this is Italy, Texas, okay? We're going to drive around, all right? So just hang around. I'm going to restart this live video so you guys can see, okay?